Hey friends, this video is for our 2-year-old's room for January week 3. All month long we're asking the question, who teaches you important things? And our bottom line is, Jesus teaches me important things. And our memory verse for the month is, the people were amazed at his teaching. Matthew 7:28. This week, our story focus is Jesus teaches us we can share. Jesus tells another story about a man who thought building bigger barns was the answer to having so much food. Jesus told this story to teach us that it is important to share what we have. So jumping into our leader guide, just make sure that you are to your room by 8:20 and 10:20, just so that our directors know that we've got leaders in this room. Don't forget, we've got free donuts and coffee in the garage door room for all of our volunteers. Kiddos will start to roll in. I don't know why you guys still have a Christmas tree in here. I'll ask about that. Kiddos will start to roll in at 8:30 and 10:30. They can free play around the room till 8:55 and 10:55. About that time, get their attention and have them join you over to the carpet. Your first little activity, your intro activity, is you're going to show the kids the picture of these barns, and you've got 2 buckets with barns on the front of them, and then you're going to spread these pom-pom balls out all around the room, and you're going to tell them that they're going to pretend these pom-pom balls are grain, which is kind of like Cheerios, because Lola didn't even know what grain was, so that is kind of a weird thing for kids. So you're going to spread those out around the room, and then you're going to tell kids, we're going to pretend that these pom-poms are food to fill the barn with. When you hear me say, fill the barn, I want everyone to find pom-poms and drop them into the barn to fill it up. So you can put 2 barns out around the room. Kids will walk around, pick up pom-poms, and fill the barn. Then you can play again if you want to. So you'll say, our barn is full of food. There's so much of it. Today we're going to hear a story that Jesus told about a farmer who had a lot of food and what he did with all of it. Jesus teaches us what to do when we have a lot of something. Then you can have story time, so make sure you turn the TV on with the blue remote, have it go to the 4-5s room, and then you'll use the silver remote to turn on the Apple TV and go to the week 3 preschool at home. Kind of have one leader there helping the kiddos to stay engaged in the video. The other leaders can be setting up tables and chairs for snack. So as soon as their large group time is over, they can go eat snack. After snack, you've got 3 options for additional activities. You can do 1, 2, or all 3, and you can really do them in any order, whatever works for you. So the first is their memory verse. So you're going to sit in a circle on the floor with the kiddos and say the memory verse as you do the motions, and have children show you their happy face, sad face, and then their amazed face while they do the memory verse with you. And you'll just close by saying, our memory verse tells us that Jesus teaches us important things. That is amazing. All we need to do is listen to him, and we can learn what God wants us to do. So who teaches you important things? Jesus teaches me important things. And then the next little review game is called More in the Basket. So you're going to have children sit. I'm going to put these Velcro lines out on the floor, and you're going to have them sit on the 2 lines, and make sure to have kids on both sides. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slowly pull this rope, moving the basket down the aisle between the tape lines while the kids try to toss. You're going to give them each a snowball to put in the basket. So you're going to pull the basket down through the middle of the 2 rows of kids, and they're going to try to toss their snowball into the basket while you pull it through. When you get to the end, turn around and go back down, encouraging kids to try to toss the pom-poms in the basket again. So you're going to say, I'm going to pull this basket, and I want you to try to throw your pom-poms, snowballs, you can say snowballs, into the basket. Where'd I go? Remember to stay on the line. I'm going to go down and come back. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. So pull it down. You're going to say, toss the snowballs, toss more. Okay, let's see how many we can get in the basket. Awesome, I'm at the end, so I'm going to turn around. This time I'm going to stop right in front of you, and you can toss in all your snowballs. And then you're going to say, that was so fun, and it reminded me of what Jesus taught us in today's Bible story. Today we heard about the farmer who had a lot of food, and instead of sharing and helping a lot of people, he kept all that food for himself. Jesus told this story to teach us that it's important to share what we have. You shared your snowballs with me, and when you tossed them in the basket. And Jesus taught us that God wants us to share. So I'm so glad Jesus teaches us important things. Who teaches us important things? Jesus does. And then finally, for their craft, they're going to make a little headband. So there's tons of sentence strips. You can let them pick out a color, or you can just give them one. You're going to put the staples where the open part is facing out, and I've got these little heart stickers that you can put to cover up the staples. And then kids are going to they can color in their little magnifying glass if they want to. You can staple these on, or I just put a little circle thing of tape on the back and tape them on, or you can pass out glue sticks and let kids glue them on. And then each kid will get a strip of these 4 stickers, and they'll put their 4 stickers around the outside, and those stickers show that we are sharing. So you're gonna say, today we're gonna make a headband with pictures of ways they can share. Before we get started, we're gonna measure, add the paper strip. Okay, then you're gonna say, in today's Bible story, Jesus told us about a farmer who had lots of food. So that's the review of the story. So here's what the pictures show us. We can share a toy or a snack or a turn on the swing. We can share everything. So that's the toy, there's our snack, there's our story from today that we can share our food, and there's a turn to play. So that's it for this week, guys. Great lesson about sharing, super important for our 2-year-olds. Thank you guys so much for being here this week and serving. I am so, so grateful for each and every one of you, and we'll see you on Sunday.